Welcome to Dallas and Eric at the Whiteboard. Today's episode is sponsored by AJ's Equipment Cleaning. AJ's Equipment Cleaning offers state-of-the-art sterilization cleaning for your gym and all of its fitness equipment. Contact AJ's Equipment Cleaning at gmail.com. We're also brought to you by Bod Apparel. Visit dadbodapparel.com and use discount code Whiteboard. We're also brought to you by Black Crane Supplements. Use promo code WELCOME to get 20% off your entire order. blackcranesupplements.com. We're also brought to you by Fire Lotto, a cryptocurrency lottery system with a prize pool of almost $1 million. Go to blackcranesupplements.com, click on Fire Lotto, and follow the very simple instructions. Good luck. We're also brought to you by Stache Co. Stache Co offers a wide variety of beard oils, creams, and waxes, and all sorts of different accessories. Use promo code CRANE20 to get 20% off your order at stachecompany.com. As always, we're brought to you by CrossFit of San Mateo. For all the details that CrossFit San Mateo can offer you, visit crossfitsm.com.
I really hope someone hits it with an EMP one time. And just all digital, all electronics go just out the window. I'd be like, oh, thank the good Lord.
I literally just had this conversation. So my buddy who just got out of the Air Force, he's got one of his roommates is still in. And we were talking about just that particular thing about if they set off like
electromagnetic charge.
Either that or they had a big enough like nuclear bomb like in like the atmosphere to do the same thing.
Really, yeah.
And they're like, it would be like surprisingly easy to do something like that. It's like if we were talking about is it necessary to have like a modern day plague?
Oh, yeah.
With the world just being overpopulated. And I forgot who it was, but some large celebrity had made some comment about it, and then the world's in arms, like, oh, you hate people. It's like, no, this is a very realistic thing.
It's a natural process and cycle that everything goes through, so why not the big things?
It's an ugly truth. You don't want to look at it. You're like, oh, well, look at mass genocide. Yes, that's true. And think about how many people died from that, and where we are now. It would be really bad.
The other thing, too, though, it's all these people that say, oh, no, that we don't need a plague. They also believe in natural selection and evolution, and yet that would weed out all the weak, and it would essentially be natural selection. Why? It's an unarguable fact to them.
Yeah. Well, look at...
But they are good.
Natural forest fires?
Nobody's getting out of nature. You know?
Those trees are racist.
What are your talking points today?
The only one that I really wanted to touch base on was just business-related things about being in the right mindset and having the proper social circle around you.
Social circles.
And just the people that you let around you, are they growing with you or are they growing away from you? And then I know we've talked about it before, but I don't remember if we ever talked about it on the podcast with that incredible motivational speak from Jen, the lady who runs World's Gym San Francisco, about if the gym shut down that she wouldn't worry, she'd take a job at McDonald's, it's not that good. We talked about this?
No.
Oh, yeah. So I went with Sarah to World's Gym because she's really good friends with, or at the time she was really good friends with Jen. Jen's dad owned World's Gym of San Francisco. And
Jen.
Something Italian.
Wait, who's the other? What's his name?
Joe.
Joe. Yeah, I know Joe.
Oh, okay.
The Talmadge.
Yeah, okay.
I know Joe Talmadge.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Joe Senior and Joe Junior.
Yeah, okay.
Joe Junior and Joe Senior were the ones that kind of helped me out when I started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have no problems with Jen. I've never had anything negative. I've never had a bad interaction with her. But granted, I don't know the same way that Sarah does. So anyway, we got done working out, And then, that really cool picture that I have where I was getting ready to squat, I was like 6'15" or something like that. Sarah took a picture of me just like getting my mindset ready.
Yeah.
It's a really neat picture. And right after that, we went and we were eating at their little cafe that they have in the front.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting outside just talking. And she was telling Sarah, she was like, you want to do all these business things, but you always have 1 foot out. You never put 2 feet in.
Yes, we did have this conversation.
Yeah. And I wish more than anything that I had that recorded, because the way that she told the story was so powerful that I just sat there with my just jaw open. I just remember being like, man, I gotta work harder.
Yeah. Well, it's true, and that's what people don't get.
Mm-hmm.
The commitment level to actually pull something off,
Mm-hmm.
actually pull it off, not just, I just want to try startups.
Well, there's
I
a
just want
difference.
to see what the life is like.
Yeah. Well, then, you're just like, okay, I got 1 foot in. Well, then it becomes a hobby.
Yeah. No, exactly.
You're not. It's not going to thrive if you're just like, well, I'll just do this like when I'm not at my other job.
I need to make a note of that, by the way, because somebody has a marketing point. I'm coming up with a marketing campaign, a video marketing campaign with a friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the same guy that did the videos.
Oh, okay. I lost his contact information.
He was in here last night.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
I meant to ask you about that. I got to get it.
I'll get it back, but I'll come up with some video ideas, and not being a hobby, like, this is not a hobby to me, this is what I do.
Yeah.
Do you want your portfolio broker, your finance broker, to just be a hobby? Something he does when he comes home from construction working?
Yeah.
No, you want this guy in.
Because then you're from someone who's looking to hire someone. If you're like, well, if that guy could really, practice what he preaches,
Yeah.
then he wouldn't need his construction job.
Exactly right. Exactly right. That's what I can't stand about all these local CrossFit gyms, is they all do the stuff. That's what I do part time, and they get thrown in the same category as me when it's completely different. Like, this is my life. When people come in here, it's my life.
Mm-hmm.
Not just, oh, hey, hope you guys have a good workout. Hey.
Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, no. How you do in here is my life.
That your performance
Yes.
directly comes back to me.
Period.
Because if I'm not making you awesome, then everybody knows, well, Dallas didn't do shit for that guy.
And when that starts happening, that means Dallas doesn't get paid. Not a hobby. Boom. That's a good way. That's the easy way to put it. So you want to loop that with social circles? Social circles?
Social. Hey. Somehow tie this in. I don't really have like a script in my head for it. But basically just wanted to.
Well, I think it'd be a good way, like the social circles in general, growing with you or away from you. Like, where's your lifestyle going?
Well, the way that I had it planned in my head was like, okay, the 2 feet in thing would also pair with, you got to trim the fat off the contact list.
True.
Are people growing with you, or are they growing away from you? There's
True.
a difference between having a friend and an associate.
Well, that and 2 feet in plays well with, are you really looking to change your lifestyle and your health and fitness?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you want to use this as a hobby, 50 in, 50 out, doesn't work.
No,
You sit on both sides of the track, you're going to get hit by the train.
you can't be an athlete and alcoholic and expect to be awesome.
The outliers can. Everyone's like,
I can.
Yeah.
I'm a professional.
Well, it's like if you have friends and Friday and Saturday nights, they go out and you go drinking and you eat, and that's what you've been doing for the last 10 years with your buddies. But you also realize, dang, my dad's got health issues, my brother has health issues, I'm starting to have health issues. Okay, I need to change this. And you make that decision to change it, but you still go out Friday, Saturday. Is it time to stop going out Friday, Saturday, or is it time to maybe not hang out with those type of people anymore?
Mm-hmm.
To where it's not necessarily the thing of drinking, it's the what am I 2 feet in on? Am I 2 feet in on getting healthy, or am I 2 feet in on, okay, these are the people I hang out with and I'm going to live and die with them?
Yep.
Which you might have one person in your life like that, I get it. But too many people make so many concessions on a daily basis that any right move they make gets countered by multiple poor moves.
Oh yeah.
And then they come to you saying, it's just not working. I just could not get up to make it to class. Couldn't. Well, what were you doing last night? I had a business meeting. We were out drinking until 10:30. Okay, in 10 years, you're going to be like, man, I should have went out and drank with these guys later more often. Or you'd be like, dang, I really wish I'd have not done that, stuck out in the gym, because now I'm having heart issues and my daughter's only 12. Like, people think it's a joke.
Oh, that's really, yeah.
Anyway, I'm preaching. And we're not even recording.
It is recording. This is doing the Jibber Jabber part.
Got it. Well, that's good jibber jabber.
Do you remember the show Jabber Drop?
No. Maybe I saw it.
Yeah. It was like the knockoff version of Scooby Doo, and it was it had a talking shark, and he had like it was a stupid show, but it was all around that same time frame. And he's,
Maybe we should do that. We'll do a stupid shows.
have a Seinfeld episode.
Oh, dude, Seinfeld. Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh,
Master Shake and Frylock.
I love Carl.
The chance of one, chance of one. That's just a fact of life.
There's one scene just because it's so stupid where they make this this enlarging ray and he enlarges his junk and he's like, oh yeah, and he's like, meanwhile it's like, what's called he's enhancing himself. Is he learning a second language? Hey, you guys got a wheelbarrow? No, Carl. What? I gotta drag this freaking thing around? Call the neighbors. I want them to see this.
Dude, he's so funny.
The guy who does that voice, though, doesn't.
He's committed.
Yeah?
He's committed. Dude, I love Aqua. That was like just a stupid show that I would just watch
It's such
all
a good
the
stupid
time.
show. Did you ever see the movie?
Jordache. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, it's all digital. Yeah. Okay.
What? You never seen a bra before? Yeah, but not with
the boob meat. So I wanted to discuss my visit to Planet Fitness.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
right. Yes.
Yeah, geez, that was an eye-opening experience. And then social circles. I think we can both kind of, we'll buddy up on that one. Anything else?
Probably makes for a good episode.
I think so too. Have you been to, you've been to Planet Fitness, right?
No, I would get kicked out so fast.
Okay, perfect. Dude, I thought I was. Alright.
I've had this great plan for the longest time, and I just keep replaying it over and over in my head, and I'm just like, it's gonna be so good. It's like, I'm gonna get this Batman costume, and then I'm just gonna start picking Audrey up from school on a regular basis dressed as Batman.
Just have her kids think their dad's Batman?
Pretty much.
Alright, I'm gonna make literally a cup of butter, and then I'm ready to go.
You're just gonna make a cup of butter?
You heat up the water, then you sing it, and you drink the butter. It's really healthy, right? Gives me my fats. It's not the best way to do it, but I don't have any coffee,
Ah.
and I need some fat. Essentially, it's like hot milk, but it tastes better. So yeah, I will discuss my adventure at Planet Fitness.
Yeah, I haven't even heard the story myself. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on with the IHOP?
Sorry, what's that?
What's going on with IHOP?
Yeah, see?
Oh,
Dude, they changed to like IHOB?
I thought it was a joke. So all my friend just sent me all these screenshots of all the fast food companies roasting IHOP, which is apparently now IHOB.
Because the new CEO, I guess, wants to make it like extremely serious that they take their burgers extremely seriously. Like they have these new steak burgers, and they're trying to push these steak burgers.
So they're changing the whole name of the company? Yeah, because like there's Pancake King from Burger King.
Is actually Burger King the sponsor site posting those?
Yeah, it says Burger King updated their profile picture. And then it says, what a burger, posted, as much as we love our pancakes, we'd never change our name to What a Pancake. And then, let's see. Oh, man. So Wendy's throwing some fire. So this guy, Tony, I'm assuming this is like a tweet account. Yeah, it says retweets. It says, so Wendy's, you just gonna let IHOP sell burgers on your block? I thought you were the OG. Wendy's replied, not really afraid of the burgers from a place that decided pancakes were too hard.
Dang.
Netflix said, BRB, changing my name to Netflib. Chili's wrote, we do make some pretty delicious crispers and waffles, but we didn't change our name to Waffles.
To Waffles?
Mm-hmm. Wendy's wrote, remember when you were like 7 and thought changing your name to Thunder Bear Sport would be super cool? Like that, but our cheeseburgers are still better. White Castle, these are horrible. White Castle wrote, we are excited to announce that we will be switching our name to Pancake Castle.
Dang, dude.
I know. Waffle House wrote, even though we serve delicious burgers, we know our roots.
We know our roots. That's kind of awesome, though, that everybody's...
Wendy's had the best ones. Those are great.
My Instagram's not working.
I wish mine didn't work.
I just don't know why mine's not working.
You know, this... I always give people honest advice. Whether it's good, you know, like... Sometimes it's not, like, the best for me financially, because I feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot. Like, man, I could have made a sale there. But I want people to get real advice. If they ask a
when
question...
you have morals and integrity, though.
I know.
Like, the same thing happens to me. And sometimes I kick myself, but...
I'm like, I just lost money. But but this kid sent me a, what do they call it? DM.
A text?
I almost said text, but it was on Instagram.
A direct message.
And yeah, direct message. I was like, wait.
For those of you not tech savvy, DM stands for direct message.
It's like, wait, what do all the creepers do with naked pictures? But it wasn't a naked picture. And it was a 17-year-old kid. And he sent me a message. He said, I have a question. I'm 17. What kind of supplements do I need to take? Granted, that's a very open-ended question. Well, what do you want? And so I went and I looked at his profile, and he was just a normal-looking kid. Didn't really look like he worked out. Just
17-year-old.
Yeah, just a normal 17-year-old kid. And so I gave him honest advice. I said, this is a time frame in your life that you should just enjoy working out and try and eat the best you can. If you want to take like multivitamin, fish oil, maybe something to help reduce inflammation, that'd be great. But as far as like fat burners, test boosters, weird stuff like that, you don't need it. Like, wait till your body starts slowing down.
Yeah.
You're in a great spot. Save that money for something big. Put it towards buying a house, get cars, something that you're going to want. And the kid wrote back so fast. He was like, my God, thank you. Like, this was amazing advice. Like, he's like, do you have a personal page? Like, you know, like if I have questions, I can ask him. By all means, like, ask. Like, I'm here. And so he took a screenshot of what I had said, posted on his social media, and he just like promoted the company like crazy. Nice. He was like, this guy like gave me real advice. He was such a nice guy. And I was like, oh, what a great thing. And then I looked at his social media following, it had like 8 people. And I was like, oh.
So it wasn't Matt Damon.
And,
8 followers.
But it was nice. It felt good. I was like, you know, and that was real advice. It was like, just enjoy life. Just train for the love of it. Don't take it too seriously. Right. I mean, I was in a much different mental state at 17. It was like, I'm 17. I need steroids.
I need steroids instead.
Yeah.
But again, I think there's a difference between like 17-year-olds that come ask those questions
Yeah.
and 17-year-olds like you
Yeah.
that go.
I was already in the gym and I was already mentally ruined.
You already had teeth
Yeah.
in something.
Yeah.
They don't have teeth in anything yet.
No.
And that's fine. That's good.
They're teething.
Exactly. Because once you get teeth into something like, heavy steroids or like a certain type of supplements or drugs, things get real quick.
Or both.
Or both. But a lot of times they lead to one another.
The guy, Antoine, I'm going to ruin his last name because I cannot pronounce it. I think it's Vallon. Something like that. He's a French-Canadian bodybuilder, and he was like the star pupil. Like, he was sponsored by Animal for years. He was the poster kid for anything animal related.
Who?
Antoine Vallon.
Hello?
I cannot. It's something French.
I missed that.
I've only been doing Rosetta Stone for 2 weeks, so bear with me. But an amazing bodybuilder, great lines, small waist, crazy shoulders, but got caught up in the party scene. So went from being, the star of, bodybuilding, up and coming guy, and then started getting too heavy into the party scene, became, addicted to drugs. One of his friends died, and he made like a YouTube video of him basically crying in front of the camera. It's like, I just watched, my friend die from this. I need to get my life together. No one's going to probably hear anything from me for a while. And so I think he took like 7 years off from competing, something like that. And he came back, and he just competed.
Yeah.
The best package he's ever had. I mean, just peeled beyond peeled, and like that old man dense muscle.
I was going to say, and that's the thing. Well, that's for another topic. But these guys that come in so young and so much potential, like 25, 26, you're not ready yet. You might be on a stage at Miss Olympia, but your body, what you have, it's not there yet.
Well, and I think it goes back to the way that a lot of people train too.
Yeah.
Like there's two young bodybuilders right now. And they're both professionals, and they're right around the same age. There's a kid named Cody Montgomery, and I watched this kid come up the ranks since he was like 15, and he's 24, 25 now, something like that.
Ooh.
But he's been. Like, he trains. Like, this kid knows how to put in work.
Yeah. Where's he from?
Pretty sure Texas. Could be wrong on that. But he's
French Warner's territory.
Yeah. And, it's funny, he trains, a lot of those same locations. At least, like, for media work, it was anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. You forget that we see the magazines, not always necessarily the case.
Yeah. But, trains hard. I mean, really, like, puts in work with real weights, not like fluff muscle.
Yeah.
And then there's a kid in British Columbia, Regan Grimes. Same thing. Incredible bodybuilder. Super genetic structure freak. I mean, like cartoon characteristics. Like
really?
The waist that you're like, I don't even know how you can poop your waist so small. And
there's no poop in there.
There's no poop in there. And it's like an alien. Eat food and it's no poop. But you can't eat that much food and have that small stomach. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Do aliens poop? Next show.
Yeah, I actually have answers for this, but yes, next show. Yeah, it's like I'm really like heavily embedded into like all that like declassified files back from like the 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like. We could do like a 4-hour show just on like the grays.
I was gonna say on Project. Let's see which ones.
Well, there's Project Pegasus.
Well, might as well start Project Paperclip.
Well, that
General Flynn.
Yeah, but that's not
Byrd, Admiral Byrd.
But that's not like anything that has stuff to do with like the Modoc Air Base. That's the stuff you want to talk about because that's the crazy stuff.
Well, didn't General Byrd? I mean, he dealt with the Greys of the Antarctic Circle.
Mm-hmm. So part of that all.
What was the ice wall jump project?
That's not.
There's.
Well, Project Pegasus is the time travel thing.
Yeah, that's with the what was the ship name? Wait, is that the one where they transferred?
they had all the generators on the boat to
Yes.
generate enough electricity. Yeah.
And then they said that they came back and people were fused into the ship
Yeah,
after it
because
disappeared.
while it was, all the power was on,
Yep.
it would go through walls,
Yep.
and then when they sat back,
Well, that's
the people got stuck.
Tesla's stuff. Nikola Tesla worked on that. And then there was another physicist, I forget his name because obviously they squashed a lot of it, that would fuse together metals, woods, and a lot of more alchemy style stuff
Mhm.
is out there. Operation High Jump.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, the Hollow Earth. Yeah.
So are you a flat earther?
No, the Earth is hollow. It's not that it's flat.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I was just asking if you are.
No, I understand that the world is round, but I know that it's hollow. But it changes. It's one of the reasons. Like there's, we'll go into this into another show because it gets super nerdy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Question: do you believe everything NASA tells you?
No. I dated a girl who worked for NASA. I didn't believe anything she said. You said you don't normally do this kind of thing. Liar.
Liar. And here you are.
Mm-hmm. But my friends in the Air Force, they were telling me, they're like, hey, you live right by that NASA thing down there by Palo Alto? And I was like, yeah, I'm close. They're like, did you ever spend a lot of time down there? And I was like, well, I used to date this chick that worked there, but not primarily there. They're like, well, probably a good thing you don't date her anymore. And I was like, why? They're like, well, they took down all that tarp stuff. And I was like, yeah, like everybody knows they took down all the weird tarp stuff from those hangars. And they're like, you know why they took it down? I'm like, no, because all that material is what actually causes mesothelioma.
Noted.
And I was like, oh,
Oh, I heard that's why they couldn't sell or lease any of them.
is that what it was?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. They said it's just a big, nasty, unadulterated building. And they can't lease or sell them because they were trying to lease them to, I think they were trying to lease them to Google, or Google did buy them at such a low rate because they had to tear them down and rebuild them. But it makes sense.
Interesting. Nerds.
Yeah, I know. Do you ever realize you were into declassified stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I get myself roped into those rabbit holes. So fun though.
Oh, yeah. It's weird. And then, like, we were out at a bar the other day because actually I had a babysitter for the first time and I couldn't even tell you how long.
Dang.
So, like, not only do I not go to bars, but I definitely don't day drink. And all my military friends are just like, all right, it's noon, let's go.
That's so true. They get off at 1 after lunch and like, all right, where are you guys going? Bar? Bar.
Yeah, and I was like,
Day drink.
they're like, all right, let's go get some beers. I'm like, dude, like, I have barely eaten breakfast. And they're like, they got food there. I'm like, well, I'm driving because I don't trust you guys. Yeah, but somehow we got on the topic, and I don't know, just like when we talk, like, the topic just bounces around.
Yeah.
Somehow we got on the topic about Hitler's whereabouts after the bunker situation.
Tina?
Well, and then with the declassified files that just, came out relatively recently that showed that he was very much alive in 55. And
Don't want to say that.
so the gentleman that was with us, who's still in the military, he was like, oh, no, he died at the bunker. He took cyanide. And I was like, well, you seem really set on that. He was like, there's pictures. And I was like,
You don't say.
I was like, oh, huh. Well, I mean, give me 2 seconds. I can take a picture and make it look like I was at the Grand Canyon. And I was like, well, they couldn't do stuff like that back in the 40s. They didn't have technology like that. I was like, really? And I was like, well, one, you can see by the bone structure. And like we broke down this gigantic thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, he was a vegetarian, right? And it was like, yeah, everybody knows Hitler's a vegetarian. I'm like, all right, so you know that at some points, as he got older, his face started sucking a little bit. It's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, doesn't change a bone structure.
Then if you think that we just got this technology last week, so they came out with it this week, come on. They're always 50 years ahead of what's out.
Oh yeah, like what my friends tell me,
Yeah.
what they do like in the military.
People don't know, but 5G, which isn't even out yet, was already being put out and in the minds of people back in 1988.
Well, if you look at stuff at like...
Which is digital frequencies. Everything back then was...
Well, then,
dial-up.
oh, yeah. And then you would hate if someone called your house when you were on dial-up and you're trying to load a page.
You didn't have 2 lines?
Yep. This person doesn't have call waiting.
Yeah, we're going to definitely have to do a show on that. By the way, Angela Merkel,
That name sounds familiar, but I was trying to blank.
German chancellor,
Don't eat the thing.
daughter or niece of... Follow the rabbit hole.
Not of Goebbels. No. Oh.
Hitler's daughter. And then Angela Merkel, May, the chancellor of... Who's she the chancellor? Who's May? She might be the EU leader. I forget her first name. Anyway, we'll have to go off here with that.
Yeah. I had a buddy of mine who was getting ready for a powerlifting meet. He's an open-minded guy, and I was like, I need you to take this out of the context of what it is, and I want you to just read the translations. Don't look at anything else. So I sent him like an hour before he was supposed to start doing his powerlifting meet, Joseph Goebbels' Ultimate War speech from 43, and you don't have to be in World War II time frame to understand that that is one of the most powerful motivational speeches, because it has nothing to do with anything that we're doing right now. But if you just sit there and read the translations, or if you understand German, you can just listen to it. But you're so fired up because it's about, the whole thing's about 2 feet in. There's gonna be some casualties. There's gonna be, but this is war. We're gonna come out victorious, and the camera pulls back, and you just see this entire, almost like a Coliseum size of people just, yeah! And you're at the house, you're like, yeah!
Yeah, I want to see that.
It's a really neat speech. Yeah, he's an interesting writer.
Is it a? Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, the head of the propaganda.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a tour of his crazy house? And now they just leave it as a monument.
Mm-mm.
They had. You're talking about some crazy technology from back in the day. I mean, when you got all the money and then some. So he's got this one room that the windows. This is back in the early 40s.
Yeah.
Everything was controlled with a switch, so all the windows were motorized and would open the whole glass, everything. Be just one super room.
Told you. They still got stuff out there that they probably came up with and haven't put it out yet.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, energy just in general. So, anyway, that is a different show.
That is a very different
Maybe even different
podcast.
Different podcast and audience in general.
Dallas and Eric, not at the whiteboard.
Not at the whiteboard. Hovering above the whiteboard.
In Holloworth.
Could be.
Dallas and Eric in Holloworth. The off-topic podcast.
Why is there a horizon? Why is it a straight line?
How now, brown cow? When I went back and
circles.
When I went back and was editing the podcast, and I came across the one part where we turned into the bonus episode,
yeah,
you were like, the arsenic has oddly shaped feet.
That's Anchorman.
Is that what that is?
That's Anchorman, yeah.
Oh.
He does that when he's doing the testing stuff.
That's funny.
The arsonist had oddly shaped feet. Ow, now, brown cow. Every year's my teeth. That's why I'm doing this. Why is CrossFit expensive?
It's like, we're recording right now? I don't believe you.
I sent that to Judy. She just laughed.
All right.
I was going to say, we should probably pop into the actual podcast for those of you that actually are listening to our fitness podcast.